Oakland, California, The Tonyght Show, starring Tony King. Tonight's guests are Andy Conn and Mike Rufo. And now, here's Tony.
Hey everybody, welcome to The Tonyght Show. Say, did you hear? The CIA has finally admitted that it does have documents about U.S. drone strikes, but says it can't share them with the public because doing so would pose a massive security risk to the nation. How come the CIA doesn't have to share? My pops, Tony Sr., always said, sharing is caring, son. Only take the lion's share, and no more. Say, Klaus, where'd you learn how to share?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten, huh? Well, I learned about sharing in the lion's den. Yeah. You know, they've come up with an alternative energy source that I, personally, think is the wave of the future. You'd never guess. PP, yeah. Researchers in the UK have harnessed the power of human urine. Not only that, they say in just 3 years, we'll have smart toilets with USB ports in public restrooms. That's right, folks. Amazing. It got me thinking, though. If they can charge cell phones and laptops with human pee, just think of what they could do with mighty lion pee, huh? I started sketching some blueprints. Can we put those up on the screen? Now see, I've determined through my calculations that if we can charge a cell phone with one person's urine, think what we can do with a lion's urine. Perhaps provide electricity for a whole house. But let's take it a step further. We could provide electricity to run a whole town with a pride of lions. By the way, Klaus, I've patented these drawings, so don't try to take my ideas. Here's something really wacky. A district magistrate in Tennessee was so offended by a baby named Messiah that she took it upon herself to rename him.
Ooh.
Yeah, according to the government official, the name Messiah, quote, has only been earned by one person, and that one person is Jesus Christ. You know, something similar happened when I was a newborn cub. My folks wanted to name me Mufasa, but they were told the name Mufasa has only been earned by one person. And that one person is James Earl Jones. Right. Vader himself. You know who else isn't the Lion King? A dog in China. You may know I despise zoos, and here's yet another reason. A zoo in China put a dog into a cage labeled lion. Can you believe that? Visiting children complained that this barking mutt was obviously no king of the beasts. I mean, who could mistake this for this? Come on. Anyway, lions are cats.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, this cat is very excited because we've got Andy Conn. And musical guest this week is Mike Rufo from the band No Exit. Stay tuned for the greatest show on earth, kids.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my first guest, Mr. Andy Conn.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's really great. Hey, I brought you a present, Tony.
Yeah?
A little something for you, a little ice cream, and
oh my God.
a clipboard, because a great agitator always has a
This is Big
clipboard.
Tone's favorite kind of present, folks.
Yeah, no problem,
This is going to be a
man.
great interview. So,
I'm happy
Andy.
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, tell the folks out there, what initially inspired you to become an activist? And what inspires you today?
Well, initially, Tony, I come from a very political family, a very political San Francisco family.
Yeah.
We've always had the voting booth in our basement of our house, and so everything around politics was exciting. I mean,
Sounds like me with the circus. I grew up in a
Exactly.
circus. There was always tight ropes in the living room, you know, stuff
you
like
feel
that.
at home.
Big tub of water, people jumping in.
Excellent.
Yeah. I get
From
it.
the roof.
Yeah, from whatever, you know.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
So
political
anyway,
family, big political family.
Big political
So you
family.
had the voting booths in the house.
basement, yeah.
Wow, unbelievable.
And then when I was 11 years old, the big radical happening was that the girls were all fighting to wear pants at school. It was a huge battle, and because of the free speech movement and because we were radicalized kids in San Francisco, we all had to do our protests. So at 11 years old, I started doing my first actions. And then when I was in high school, then of course the war in Vietnam was going on. Got involved in the anti-war movement, and from the anti-war movement, prison reform, and I've been going strong for about 40 years now.
So hey, what projects are you working on currently? What are your big projects?
Well, these are really exciting times. I mean, these are scary times, but they're exciting times to be on the streets and working for social justice. We have Cindy Sheehan running for governor in the Peace and Freedom Party. And I know you guys have all been really supportive of Cindy in the past.
Oh, sure. Big Tone's been a fan for years.
Yeah. This is a woman that's been a social activist and anti-war activist for now 9 years now, 24/7. And she implores us all. She's a motivator. Get back out there and get working. So her campaign is coming up, and she's announcing this week. We're very excited. She'll be riding on her bicycle into the Capitol, and she just finished riding across the country.
Yeah, Tour de Peace.
52-year-old woman riding across the United States for Tour de Peace.
Incredible. Yeah, Big Tone. I've ridden certain distances on horseback.
Oh yeah, I know. I understand you ride horses quite often.
An amazing feat.
Ponies. Yeah. So anyway, the websites you can to find out about Cindy's campaign. All you have to do is Google Cindy Sheehan for Governor 2014, and her Facebook site will come up. Her website will come up. Facebook Monsanto, just March Against Monsanto, and that is on October 12th. And the statewide police brutality march is on October 22nd, and that's also at the state capitol. And you just have to go to Facebook and type that in, statewide march against police brutality.
Hey, sounds like you've got a lot on your plate.
A lot of exciting things, and a lot of we're looking towards some big changes because we need big change right now.
Are you always this busy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's incredible. Big Tone's pretty busy too. Mm-hmm. Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Tell us something.
Mm-hmm.
What's your most exhilarating moment in a political action, Ben, would you say? It sounds like you've had a lot of them, but what would you say is one of your most exhilarating moments?
Well, everyone has, these great exhilarating moments, from standing up and facing justice, facing the police, and speaking true power back to them, reminding them that they work for you. We shut down Bank of America in Sacramento a couple of weeks ago. And, it's always the rendezvous with everyone, how we're going to plan it, and which door someone is going to cover and which door another person is going to cover, and what our ultimate goal is for doing this. Because obviously, as an activist, I'm an agitator, but I'm an organizer, and I also am an educator. And it's really important to get the press involved. So we're always looking to do something exciting.
Andy.
Yes.
Dog person or cat person?
Both. I have 2 dogs and a cat. And the cat is a great molar, and the dogs are protectors, and I have to go with both. How about you? Giraffe or wildebeest?
Well, I mean, neither, actually. I mean, obviously, I am a little partial. I am a cat person of a sort. Kind of partial to horses, ponies, certain breeds. Zebra.
I do know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, thank you very much for this wonderful gift. Big Tone knows just how to use it.
Excellent.
And for this wonderful clipboard, I'm going to get more of this stuff and stick it under there.
I tried my best, but the life of a social activist is the life of not a lot of money.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Tony. It was really a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me to come on.
Absolutely. Folks, stay tuned. We'll be right back with our musical guest, Mr. Mike Rufo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike Rufo. Hey, Mike.
Hey,
how's it going? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are
Good
you?
to see you, man.
So, Mike, what's your favorite instrument?
Well, I play guitar, so that would be kind of the pat response. But, there's so many great instruments. But one thing I think about is indigenous instruments, instruments that people make. And when you're out in a remote place where there's no electricity and there's no modern artifacts, and you hear somebody playing on wood marimba or something like that, I really enjoy that.
Yeah, marimba music reminds Big Tone of home. I come from the Serengeti Plain.
Yeah.
Original Circus was before we relocated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love African music. It's my roots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what compels you to write music about political themes, Mike?
I guess I never thought about it any other way. Music and politics have always been connected to me, probably. Just that's a lot of the music that I heard growing up, and I came from a very political family as well, and so it just seemed very natural to express ideas through music, and I think that's really important. There's so much we can get out of sharing our musical ideas, enlightenment and education and inspiration to take action. So, and that's again something I love about the music of Fresh Juice Party is, it's very action oriented. So that's something that I try to aspire to as well.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, Big Tone, uses music not only in his circus, but just as just sort of to calm the beast within, so to speak.
That too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said for that. We've got to deal with the Jungian shadow every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Big Tone doesn't actually know what that is. But,
Jung's not popular
And by the way,
anymore.
this is a television show, so I don't know how many people watching this would know what that is.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, keep that. That's
It
all right.
won't happen
That's
again.
all right. It's your first time on the show.
Yeah.
My-
Joseph Campbell next time.
Rookie mistake.
Is that somebody in the Bay here I should have on? Joseph Campbell?
Joseph Campbell,
Does he
yes.
play lap steel guitar or something? Or?
He'd be a great guest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, we got to get that guy. Hey, could somebody write that down? Joseph Campbell. 'Cause I think he's a fiddle player. Mike, with your music, which I like very much, by the way, do you prefer the live performance element, or do you prefer recording?
Ultimately, I guess I would say live, just because to me that's ultimately what music is about, is being with other people, and that's it's a community, and when everybody's experienced music together, there's nothing like that.
Yeah, Big Tone knows what you mean. He's in showbiz.
Yeah, I mean, all your acts are
obviously.
live, right?
I have this jacket, for one thing. Pretty nice.
And a fine jacket.
It is a beautiful jacket.
Yeah, thank you. People are always telling me how amazing it is.
You wouldn't.
Do you think it's amazing?
You wouldn't sell it or anything, though, right?
This? No.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Somewhere there's a naked matador.
I mean, I might sell it. I mean, the price would be pretty high, Maybe as much as, I don't know, it'd be an unthinkable figure for even me to imagine, maybe $50.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No.
So, you're going to play a song for us tonight, I believe, Mike. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Tell us a little something about that song.
Well, that song is called Streets of Plenty, and it's really about the relationship between our spending and our federal tax dollars on the military and the endless social problems that accumulate over generations and don't get any better. Why? Because 51% of money that we spend on taxes is going into the military and into destructive rather than constructive things. An important message, I think.
Indeed. And you have a show coming up pretty soon. Tell us about
that.
Yeah.
This Friday, August 30th, downtown Oakland at the Awaken Cafe. And great news is our band No Exit is going to be playing with two great acts. Alex Jimenez is going to open up, and Alex is a great singer-songwriter, really great emotional content in his work, and just well-known in the Bay Area independent music scene. Great person. We're really excited to have Alex opening for us. And then we've got, you were talking about him before, Fresh Juice Party, closing it out with some foot-tapping, great music that will also enlighten and uplift us.
Sounds great. Sounds like a show not to be missed.
Nope, don't miss it.
Mm-mm.
Dog person or cat person?
Ooh, gonna have to say cat. And I'm not.
I knew it.
Well, I'm not. I'm not kissing up to you. I'm not. It's just. That's how I grew up with cats. I think.
See, that's how you nail an interview, Andy. See that? Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll be right back.
Looking down the streets of plenty, I see a haggard boy. He ain't had much to eat now. He got no bed to sleep in. Why come this this class division. All our souls be idling in remission. Pretend we just don't see it. Pretend we really don't feel it while our taxes feed a war machine. 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 Just give me one stealth bomber. Just give me my very own drone. I don't want very much now. Just a little tank for my belly. I don't want very much now. Just a little shield for my head. I don't want very much now. Just a little love instead, but more taxes feed a war machine. 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 Think I like it this way? Do you think I chose my fate? I try to use my bootstraps, but they get so thin they break. Come on, you great big spender, send some software my way. Looking down the streets of plenty, I see a callous nation while